get your butt chewed. Might spot you a bad attitude, but make it a great day. It's up to you to make it a great day. Red sky in the morning, outlook's bad. Don't be blaming your mom and your dad. Make yours a great day. Form your face glad. You make it a great day. And when traffic sucks and gas keeps going up, it breaks again on that rusty old truck. Make it a great day. You make some good luck. Make it a great day. Make it a great day, 'cause it's your deal. Explain to your brain how fabulous you feel. You're the only one who can get it done. Incline your mind to make it fun. Utilizing, visualizing. Make it a great day. Make it a great day. You may be right. You may be wrong. Singing and dancing to your own song. Just make it a great day. Sing along to make yours a great day. Your bubble burst, you're feeling cursed, but there's probably someone got it worse. Hey, make yours a great day. Family first. Make yours a great day. Make it a great day. It's your deal. Explain to your brain how fabulous you feel. You're the only one who can get it done. Incline your mind to make it fun. Hey, utilizing, visualizing. get your butt chewed. Might spot you a bad attitude, but make it a great day. It's up to you to make it a great day. Red sky in the morning. Hi, I'm Dick Karg. That's Richard Patrick Karg Sr. I'm Dick Karg, and I'm streaming to you live from Nashville. I'm Dick Karg, and I'm streaming to you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And I've been writing, pitching songs right here since 1983. Chat if you want to. I see Sherry's there. And Millie, thank you for checking us out. Chat if you want to, like I say. And please subscribe to our YouTube programs. I got 4 of them. One of them is I Love Songs. Also, like us on Facebook, please. We're experimenting here these days. So like us on Facebook. Anywhere you see it, just like it, please. If you want to. If you want to. So, I'm glad we can get to know each other a little bit better through the music here. I love songs. I really do. And I love songs with strong elements. People say, okay, you like songs with strong elements. Not sure that I know what that means, but that's what you're doing here. Well, I'm not going to go through them all, but I think y'all know if you really like music and you love songs and like listening to different kinds of music and so forth, you know when the like a lyric is strong and so forth. You know when the rhythm is really, even if it's not fast, but if it's really well done and so forth. That's what I'm talking about. So I love the songs with strong elements. So very glad you're here. Some supper time piano. And these are all writer songs. Maybe I'll do, something. But what I do here is writer songs. And talking about Nashville songwriting. So that's what this is, and a few opening piano selections for you here. Do the magic switch. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, I love that song where at the end it gets, first it goes up, before it comes down. And then it goes down before it goes up. That song is in the musical play that I'm working on. I just can't let you go. Well, thank you. Thank you for being here and checking that out. Okay. Hey, later on, I'll tell you how to get a free listen. Get you a free listen to my songwriter CD. If you haven't checked it out, I think you're in for something different. Little surprise here and there. Second tune here, this is called Together Anyways. Thank you. Thank you for checking out my piano music. That's solo and ensemble ballet music. It's called Together Anyways. And hi to all my friends and, relatively speaking, relations in Seneca, Oil City, Franklin, Titusville, Rockland, Kennerdale, Henry's Bend, President, Walnut Bend, Rocky Grove, Sharon, Jamestown, Erie, Pittsburgh, Nat, McKees Rocks, Oakland, that's where Pitt's located. The Hill District is nearby. And that's where Hill Street Blues, the theme for that, or the idea for that came from. Altena. That's the home of Mike Reed. And Phillipsburg and Tyrone. Phil and Charlie, Yo Painter. I understand Ralph Higginbotham is here. Peace to you, Ralph. Thank you for checking this out. And also, Jack has joined Millie Crane. Thank you. Appreciate that you're here checking this out. Also, people there in my friends in Wilmerding, in Straw Pump, in Johnstown. One of my best friends here in town, and Rich's best friend here, is a gentleman named Chris Smith. And I had a real good friend, Chris Smith. Still may. Don't know, haven't heard from him in years. But he's from Johnstown, and that's Koala Bear. Yes. Hi. What up? That's the camera right there. Yeah, right there.
Is it live? Did anyone join it?
Yeah, but I'm a little bit too busy to look at this. But there's people checking in on the live chat. And see, I gotta hire me somebody to come in here and do that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All right. You want to take this?
Sure.
I gotta get rolling here. I do. That's the camera right there. You see that right there?
Mm-hmm. Are many people watching?
I don't know. If one is watching,
wait.
I go on.
I know a lot are watching.
Hold on. Hey, I gotta get rolling here.
Okay.
That was the lovely, the talented Stella Kent Karg.
Aloha again.
She's here for the pizza. Is my
And
guess.
Only.
See ya. Also, Adamsburg and Aliquippa and State College and Du Bois and Clarion and Walston and Adrian, Punxsutawney, all my friends there that check in periodically. Hello, thank you for being here. It's time for a mostly all new jokes and stuff for kids to think about. They can learn and tell respectfully to anybody, even adults. They can, like all my kids' jokes, they're kind of dumb, but they're very funny. Very funny. Okay, here we go. Why couldn't the green pepper... Don't look at the answer. Go on. Why could not the green pepper practice archery? Why couldn't the green pepper practice archery?
Because he can't prep her up.
Because he didn't habanero. He didn't habanero. If you habanero, you can shoot the arrow, but if you don't habanero, okay, why couldn't the green pepper practice archery? Because it didn't habanero. Did you know what that means?
No.
Habanero is a kind of pizza. Hey, come on, you need to. All right. Many of you know I just spent some time in Seneca visiting my brother, the retired Monsignor Andrew Karg. who just turned 82. Here's a repeat kids joke for you today. What did the pirate say on his 80th birthday? What did the pirate say on his 80th birthday? He said, "Aye, matey." That's a good one. Okay. One more. What did the mom volcano say? What did the mom volcano, the mama volcano, say to the baby volcano? The mama said, "Don't erupt me while I'm talking." Okay, kids. Sooner or later, y'all got to take a stand. That's what I'm doing. I'm fixing my stand. Okay, kids, here's something to think about. Why is a mouse that spins? Why is a mouse that spins? Now get this, please. Why is a mouse that spins? It's a mouse located right beside a mousetrap. The standard old kind that brings a forceful bar down on the mouse, usually over its head, and boom, it's dead. No more mouse. Eh? Why is a mouse that spins? If you know this one, chat on Facebook or go to dickcarg.com and send us your response. Hey, if you're an 8-year-old, ponder these with your friends, maybe in person live, or maybe text them, even sometimes text across the room, y'all. Here, I want to help you. I want to help you get a lively conversation started. You know, you got to still be able to have a conversation. All right. Now for some more joy, meaning, and understanding. My next song is not about politics or, you know, everything's politicized today, but try not to. Really try not to. But it's really timely. Okay? This is very timely. Lord, have mercy. It's a multicultural anthem about 3 individuals and their current homes. Okay? Far Cry from Home has always been a favorite from both strong lyric and strong musical setting points of view. There's an amazing BMI publisher demo of this country song, and we recorded it with 2 demo singers. One is Scat Springs. Anybody know Scat here in town? Super guy, wonderful person. R&B, hip-hop, jazz performer. And the other's for a beefy sounding baritone country guy singer. Okay, so there's these demos. If anybody's interested in cutting this song, Far Cry from Home, the demos are performed beautifully. If any artist or singer, you know, song persons, there's a lot of song persons around. You know, they hear these songs and then they Garth Fundus was one. So, any persons might be interested in this totally relevant song for a project today. Andy Russell, co-writer, Southern gentleman from tobacco country in the Carolina Piedmont region, like Jack and Millie Crane, and I are both students of history. And regardless if he'd say it exactly as I might or not, we are both not only children of God, like all us earthlings, but we are also American citizens, okay? Children of former immigrants, just like everybody else who's an American. Even the indigenous American tribes persons, who, if you go back far enough, you'll discover that they too did actually migrate here. Our point of view is that we urge all to, in fact, take stock where we're at in history. I like this song. Where we're at in history. And the advancement of civilization. We're all civilized. And be a unified, less tribal people in the United States. So we're trying to get away from this factions and tribalism by these examples in this song, in the hook especially. Justifiably proud of the distance that we have come in America, warts and all. Of course, if you have a history, there's things that are horrible as well as magnificent, okay? So we're trying to be justifiably proud of the distance we have come in America, warts and all, because our own personal heritage reference is such a far cry from this country that we live in. Now, far cry, the expression far cry, means very different from. So this song, that's what it means. This song has multiple meanings. So this makes you think, far cry from which home? Ancestral home? Hey, my great-grandfather on my mom's side never made it here. He, Patrick J. McMahon, that's the Irish pronunciation of McMahon, he died from Lord knows what, along with several of his kids, and was thrown overboard from the layers and layers of humanity who were traveling to America in the 19th and 20th centuries on one of those ships on their way over from Ireland, where people were starving. Very troubled past in that country's history. So, one of the impetus for this song, what does that moment right here and now just have to be? Right now, this moment, what does it have to be? Or in the future, what's our future going to be like? All about getting even? Why should there be such a need by me in this present day for revenge or so-called justice that looks like ill will or greed or delusion? And here it is. Are Patrick J. McMahon's kids and descendants in America not far better off here today? Very different here and now from what is, regardless, what happened back then. Okay? Do we not in reality have, compared to late 19th century Ireland, enjoy untold opportunity here in this truly blessed nation? Now, without having to base the future on the past problems, and even go about trying to destroy even the memory or the actual history. I'm not saying some of it isn't absolutely horrible, but everybody has a story too. It's not just one group or one tribe or one, every single individual fights a battle every day because that's what life is. So the memory of the actual history that has led us to our current abundant reality. I want to say hi to Rudra, Enrico, and of course Sherry Ivy. Very, very appreciative of y'all checking this out today. So I got a reference here, George Jones' song, Welcome to the USA Today, in the line in that song. But you don't see the refugees heading the other way. Welcome to the USA Today. The refugees are still coming this way because of a reason, okay? My technical is needing attention. Talking about Far Cry from Home, the lyric to this song. I just hope that I can share this song with more and more and more people. Another second additional meaning of Far Cry is we Americans, many different ancestral homes, all these different ancestral homes, Ireland or Africa or Germany or Japan or anywhere, crying out to you and me saying, hey, don't go forgetting our delicious food, our beautiful styles of clothing and shoes, even undergarments, and the way we wear our hair, the way we worship our Lord, or even choose not to worship, and the faith, hope, love, and prudence of our forefathers and mothers. Okay, they're saying, don't forget this, that's important. Our ancestral homes say, hey, do it the way we did back there, because those were ways, wonderful ways of doing things back then. Those customs worked really well. They made sense in that reality. Don't forget it, okay? So that's a far cry from home too. It's not the way things have been done, must not be abandoned or just forgotten, okay? And if you sample international food, like we did at St. Ignatius a while back, sometimes you'll taste it. The proof of how good all these cultures are is in the pudding, so to speak. So this is like, widen your lens. Look at everything, please. And a third meaning of far cry from home, third meaning of far cry from home might be this. Some say this earth is transitional. In our spirit, our soul's journey home. Enter religious beliefs. What if we're all on our way home and when we hear voices in the wind, maybe it's a far cry from that home. Who knows? All right? So, Andy Russell and I ended up creating this 3 episodes historical fiction love story songs. Type story and lyric. Mostly it's all about that wonderful mind of Andy Russell's. He came up with most of this for this song. Hope you like the piano intro and the song Far Cry from Home. His his ship sailed to the harbor back in 1923. He smiled as he looked up to the arms of liberty. He learned to speak the language. He worked his fingers to the bone. He lived to see his children grow with families of their own. And he's proud of where he started and the distance he has come. Just sometimes he hears voices in the wind. It's a far cry. It's a far, far cry. It's a far, far cry from home. Her great-grandfather came here with shackles on his arms. He was made to work for nothing, picking cotton on a farm. But his sons were born to freedom, and she softly spoke his name as she sat down on the front seat of a bus ride into fame. And she's proud for where we've started, all the distance we have come. Just sometimes she hears voices in the wind. It's a far cry. It's a far, far cry. It's a far, far cry from home. He grew up hearing stories about a river that ran pure. He thinks he saw an eagle once, but he really isn't sure. They tell of herds of buffalo 5 miles from end to end, and how the spirits wept in silence as America came to them. Be proud of where we started and of the distance we have come. And sometimes you hear voices in the wind. It's a far cry. It's a far, far cry. It's a far, far cry from home. Thank you for being here, checking out my piano music and writer songs. So, wanted to, if you hadn't heard, some of you have, wanted to remind y'all about my songwriting journey here in Nashville with some of the most significant events that still to this day encourage me to continue living, writing, and pitching. First significant event was Marcia and I decided 1982 to move to Nashville. Second was learning, gotta learn what this songwriting deal is, publishing, music business. Beginning in the mid-'80s with Bob Morrison, then Mike Reed. Also many other songwriters and pickers and session and industry events here. All kinds of other only Nashville opportunities. And the third was the family support of Jacobs and Verla Doyle, which ultimately placed Andy Russell and me at Tree International with Bob Montgomery, Harlan Howard, and a 1988 song publishing deal and subsequent industry inroads that provided. Fourth was countless co-writing opportunities. And tonight I'm wearing out the Andy Russell record, but man, over time we co-wrote and I produced 19 song demos and 3 one-act musical plays. It kind of got me going in the direction of that as well, because that's where I was coming from. I had a real strong background in musical plays. Fifth was the opportunity for writing and publishing. A publishing deal with Cathedral Music, which is a division of Mel Bay Publishing, and the Chicago 1990 National Pastoral Musicians gig that I had, showcasing my Renew Mass, okay? Catholic liturgical music. And the sixth meaningful, encouraging thing that educated me about changes I saw and heard happening in Nashville, opened my eyes, was the lengthy mix sessions hanging with none other than Jimmy Bowen at Emerald and also Soundstage, some major studios transitioning to digital back then on Music Row. Now, an ongoing 7th chapter of my story in Nashville would be my sons Rich and Andy Karg, boys, the Karg boys, writer development deal at Universal Music Publishing Group, and their subsequent ongoing music business involvement. Now, it's their deal and my deal, but, you know, we are a family. And I just see it as we impact each other. And they began their process of seriously writing for the duo at Middle Tennessee State University, where they lived kind of together, okay? I say kind of together. One was in one house, one was next door in the other house. And they played lots and lots of Nashville clubs and songwriter venues. T. Hutch, over there at MTSU, their former teacher. T. Hutch made the arrangements for the Karg Boys to play on Garrison Keillor's Prairie Home Companion back in 2007. Rich graduated before Andy and interned at Seagale Publishing, began putting their 2008 Universal deal together. It was a monthly draw against future royalties, a demo, and a showcase budget. Good deal. And co-writing opportunities with multiple iconic writers, okay? I'm going to say a few of them here. Jess Leary, A.J. Masters, Byron Hill, Al Anderson, Don Schlitz, Buddy Lee Owens, Travis Meadows, Craig Wiseman, Jen Schott, Mickey Jack Cones, Rivers Rutherford, Bob DePiro, Phil Everly, Leighton Howerton, Darren Pavone, Christian Rada, Joel Shoemake, and Darren Lake, to mention most of those co-writing opportunities Universal Publishing provided, mostly through professional manager Scott Gunter. Even Jimmy McCarthy from Ireland. The Carg Boys toured as a duo, as a three-piece, a 4, 5, 6-piece band, changed their name to the Carg Brothers. Their touring lasted with gigs in every state in the Southeast, all up and down. Why am I mentioning this? Well, they ended up playing at Mohegan Sun Resort in Connecticut, where they decided to disband, okay? And they recorded and produced their own Universal Publishing CD. Get a little thirsty here. I gotta have me some Bigby. Oh, that's some amazing Bigby. Can you see that? Get it turned the right way here. Oh, there's this. That was their CD. All right. I'd travel with and assist on a few gigs, stay out of the band's way, help roadie, packing the van and trailer. Since I was good and fast, I'd had the privilege to work a year and a half as a well-paid teamster for mostly Roadway, Consolidated, and Yellow Freight companies part-time. There I was, pushing 40, trying to keep up with these 20-year-old, types that could blow the freight in and out of the trailers. I lasted 18 months, then they cut me off. But very cool part-time, then full-time work developed with the airline's reservations office. So it's been kind of go from one thing to another and do what you can to survive. And it's always been the family's been the priority for Marcia and me. So, among many of the touring Carg Brothers boy band gigs I was able to attend, a most memorable day was one of the 4th of July's when I flew into Jacksonville, OAJ, to meet the band for their Camp Lejeune gig, opening a show for Leanne Womack at the Jacksonville, North Carolina Airport Cafe that morning. None other than Dierks Bentley, prince of a guy, Dierks Bentley, walks in, sat next to me. We talked, and he actually bought, I actually tried to sell him, a copy of the Carg Boys CD. You know, got to get the word out. So more about the Carg girl, Elizabeth, and the Carg brothers at another time. We'll get back to that sometime. The next song here is a co-write between Gus Gantry, never hear that name, Andy Russell and me, originally from Gus's hook, Turn Off the Lights and Turn On Your Love. Gus was an indigenous American and Apache tribe person who I met working at local 480 Teamster, stacking and stripping freight for Roadway down on Franklin Limestone Road in the late 80s. We wrote 2 songs. We would work together and think about it, but we actually completed 2 songs, each of which he contributed melodically and rhythmically. This is so painful, but Gus tragically ended his life in July of 2000. So to finish this song, I asked Andy Russell to see if he could spin a story into this song, and that he did. Love this song. Marcia's been asking me to play it from time to time. She calls it Tumbleweed Why don't you play that tumbleweed? Musically, I stuck to a 1-4-5 chord progression for a classic country simplicity, but added a few harmonic element tweaks along the way. There's a very cool BMI publisher demo we recorded at County Q for this one that Tim Menzies absolutely nailed down the vocal with John Yudkin on fiddle and mandolin and some Bob Regan acoustic and electric guitar parts on that demo. Wonderful demo. Kind of had this drinking song, grab your mug and sway along. It's triplets in 12/8 time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dum 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 bum. So that's coming up here. That kind of a feel, okay? But before I play and sing, Turn on Your Love, it's time to take a look at the Karg family calendar. First of all, my dearest, onlyest daughter, Elizabeth, and her husband, Eli, celebrated their second wedding anniversary, September the 28th. Same day as Krista Karg celebrated her birthday. And her hubby, Neff person, Lou Karg, celebrated his 53rd birthday, September 30th. October 4th, Anthony Karg celebrated his 22nd. Andy and Catherine Karg celebrated their 9th wedding anniversary, October 6th. October 6th, Frank Sablone, was 18 years old, and Jackie Molsky hit the big 5-0 October 9th. Fran Sablone celebrated his number 72 on October the 10th. And my older brother, Andrew H. Karg, really celebrated his being home again and arriving at age 82 on October 17th. Isobel Karg down there in Texas celebrated her 4th birthday, October 18th. And Ashby Norris, creator of his own music, celebrated his 19th birthday on October the 20th. And happiest of birthdays amongst my beloved Facebook friends. Tiffany Batchelor Hawley is 32, plus a few. Denise Holt, wonderful lady, my buddy from Piedmont and U.S. Air Night Shifts. And Norman McKissick, who sees birthdays now as a day of reflection, with whom one chooses to share. Very, very understanding for Facebook relationships. Facebook is cool. I mean, it's everything. It's, it's very, very good. It can be nasty too, but it's very cool. Happy birthday to all these people. And Norman McKissick for making me think that, hey, it's a day of reflection. Happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to y'all. septive cadence there. Happy birthday to y'all. All right. Hey, please remember, just like Harlan Howard told me and Andy Russell and Bob Montgomery about himself, Harlan Howard, look it up in Harlan Howard, told me and Andy Russell and Bob Montgomery about himself the day we signed our single song deal at Tree way back in '88. I, too, am a non-singing, non-playing songwriter. Just saying. Because my singing and my playing, it is what it is. Love this Big B. It helps you hydrate. Some purists will tell you about it. It's like, whatever. Keeping it simple. 1, 4, 5. So here's Turn on Your Love. I'd always been a tumbleweed rolling in the wind, trailing my love from town to town, making love without making friends. But when you walked by, you turned my head, and you turned my world about. And when you turn off the lights and turn on your love, you turn me inside out. So turn off the lights, take my soul in your hand and love me once again. Turn on your love, let your gentle demands take me higher than I've ever been. In this world, you show me, even friends, they don't know me. I'm lost, don't want a way out. When you turn off the lights and turn on your love, you turn me inside out. You ought to hear Bob Regan's guitar licks on this demo. Second verse. We're so far away from the memory of days when my life's direction was down. And I'll stay right here for the rest of my years if you don't mind me hanging around. 'Cause I know your love's the one thing I found I don't want to face life without. And when you turn off the lights and turn on your love, you turn me inside my soul in your hands and love me once again. Turn on your love, let your gentle demands take me higher than I've ever been. In this world you show me, even friends, they don't know me. I'm lost, don't want a way out. When you turn off the lights and turn on your love, you turn me inside out. When you turn off the lights and you turn on your love, you turn me inside out. And on and on and on and on and on. I love the jam on that. B flat over C at the end. It kind of, that's about the only thing that's different on that harmonically, but it's, I just like that song so much. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. See if this. All right. Thank you for checking that out. I wanted to tell you about Amazing Grace Today. That's my writer CD. And, you can find that on Amazon Music and iTunes. If you haven't got your copy, get you one. If you have not, please check out this is another subject, actually. I'm just moving quickly here. If you have not, you got to check out the 22 Horses that Sherry Howard up in Sullivan, Ohio, posted. It's quite a while back now, but they're all eating breakfast on her Today Facebook. Barn Family of Horses. So, wanted to play you one of the songs from the Amazing Grace Today CD, and that's Uncle Sam. A lot of my stuff ends up in 3/4 time. Like Uncle Sam here. This is my patriotic song. Andy Russell again is the lyricist on this. You're the best uncle that I ever had. You taught me to love being free. You taught me about doing the best that I can and to stand up for what you believe. I watched you bring strength It's high time I tried. Uncle Sam, sing it, Rico. Your hair has turned white from some of the sights that you've seen. Uncle Sam, you helped make me into a man who can follow a dream. I want you to know, and I'm so proud to show that you're my favorite uncle, my Uncle Sam. Wanted you to see that. Whenever a neighbor needed a hand, you were always the first one to show. You made me feel safe, and you gave me the space and the time and the freedom to grow. There's many who like you, some that don't care, and others who wish you were dead. But oh, Uncle Sam, you still the man, and your best years still lie ahead. Uncle Sam, your hair has turned white from some of the sights that you've seen. Uncle Sam, you helped make me into a man who can follow a dream. I want you to know, and I'm so proud to show that you're my favorite uncle. You're my Uncle Sam. You're my Uncle Sam. You're my Uncle Sam. My Uncle Sam. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. You're here and you're checking out my songs, my music. Thank you so much. Next song is Haunted. It's kind of a Halloween type groove, a mood. Here coming up to October the 31st with a perfect Gay Lynn Fry lyric and a harmonic treatment that switches keys in an unorthodox way. You'll hear that in there somewhere. I'm working on 2 demos on this newest song from this year, within the year. One's a country demo and one would be a pop for this song. And I have a really fine Danica Ports vocal on this demo. And by the way, if anyone sees Brooke Eden or Madeline Merlot or Runaway June, hello, Natalie Stovall. Haunted is a marvelous song. Please tell them, if you see them, they have to hear this song for their next recording project to consider. I know that Brooke and Madeline and Natalie like their strong song elements. People love this song that have heard it. They tell me, and for its lyric, Second verses are hard, but this one really gets it. She nails this one down. And they like it for the melody and especially the harmony. So check it out. This is Haunted. It might sound spooky, might give you a thrill. Spirits of my love do give off a chill. Pennies and feathers, everywhere signs. Send a Ghostbuster to save me next time. Haunted by the ghosts of love past. Haunted, don't know why my loves never last. I miss that love and feeling I'd like to try again. But I'm haunted by the ghosts of love past. Haunted by the ghosts of love past. Yeah, Sunday Ghostbuster loves dogs, kids, and horses. Got enough of love to defeat the phantom forces. We'll air out the mansion, burn cedar and sage. We're gonna love on each other to a ripe old age. Haunted by the ghosts of love past. Haunted, don't know why my loves never last. Rudra, dude, you know the house next to us, Rudra lived in. It sold. They sold it. It just sold again. And the housing market here is it's hot. It's such a hot market. One more song. It's to my sweetie. It's all about my sweetie. Fixing my pedals. Yeah, before I finally got married, I lost at loving 5 or 6 times until I learned what I should search for. It seemed like heartaches were all I could find. So how did I end up so happy? Coming from that far behind. Well, the quality of my life comes from quality of my wife. Quality of my life comes from quality of my wife. My closest trusted buddy. She grows gardenias, now camellias, and keeps the books. Her job's help with the mortgage. Yeah, her mama even taught her how to cook. And when I needed a lover, I know exactly where to look. The quality of my life comes from quality of my wife. Quality of my life comes from quality of my wife. No, it ain't mine. It ain't mine to define a marriage. I ain't here to start a fight. Don't mean to preach or disparage, or to lean to the left or the right. But Lord, I'm thankful, great God above, for the lady you sent me to love. The quality of my life comes from quality of my wife. Quality of my life comes from quality of my wife. The quality of my life comes from the quality of my wife. Quality of my life comes from the quality of my wife. Quality of my wife. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here, for checking this out. Thank you. Listen to my piano writer songs and some accounts about my songwriting realities here in Nashville, writing songs. Please check out my singer-songwriter CD, Amazing Grace, today. It's available on Amazon, iTunes, or go to dickkarg.com, request your autographed and messaged. Okay, not just autographed, messaged as well. Copy of Amazing Grace today. Before I forget it, hi to all my friends in Youngstown, and Niles, and Hubbard, and Brookfield, and Ashland, Ohio, Nova, Sullivan, Nankin, Ruggles, Mansfield, Also, Murray, Kentucky, Mr. Richard and Sue, Murfreesboro, Nolensville, Franklin, Tennessee, Goodlettsville, Madison, Brentwood, Antioch, and here in the South Hills. Okay? Thank you sincerely for being here, checking out my music. Please visit dickkarg.com and get your signed CD. Okay? Just never know of Amazing Grace Today. Ordered your digital download at cdbaby.com or amazonmusic.com. Now here's the free deal I was telling you about. Hear the entire Amazing Grace Today CD for free at dickkarg.hearnow, like your ear, H-E-A-R, dickkarg.hearnow.com. There's 14 originals there. Please get back to us on the dickkarg.com website if you'd like to comment. Still looking to locate an assistant manager of web design and reports for Dick Karg I Love Songs live stream. Looking for some assistance here, some help. And I'll see you, Lord willing, next week on Thursday at supper time. On this same I Love Songs love stream set up for us by Weston Wellman. Now there's a dude with some skills. Restreamed to Twitch and YouTube platforms. Very reliable. Everything you need. All the good folks at Facebook, soon to be hopefully also on TikTok. So y'all make it a great day.